What if your outfit wasn't just a choice, but a shield, a declaration, a revolution wrapped in silk, leather, denim? What if every time you stepped out the door, you weren't just getting dressed? You were rewriting the rules of who gets to be powerful, sexy, soft, bold, all at once? No wonder Rihanna's name is always on our lips. But what if I told you her fashion isn't just legendary, it's strategic, personal, a language she speaks fluently when words aren't enough? This is not a style review. This is the story of how Rihanna turned fashion into armor, protest, empire, and freedom. And today, we decode it all. Welcome to Fame Chronicles, and this is the untold fashion story of Rihanna. Before she was the queen of daring silhouettes and unforgettable entrances, she was Robin, a teenage girl from Barbados, standing in the back of a talent show with cornrows and a dream. When she burst onto the scene in the early 2000s, she dressed like many of us did. Jeans, tanks, big hoops. Her style was accessible, sweet, and safe. But something in her eyes said, this girl is just getting started. She wasn't here to blend in. She was here to become unforgettable. Then, she cut her hair. It might seem small, but in fashion, it was a war cry. That pixie cut wasn't just a style change. It was a shift in power. Rihanna began to use fashion as a mirror, reflecting her pain, her rebellion, her freedom. The world tried to define her as a pop princess. She answered with leather, studs, and a don't mess with me attitude. She wasn't asking to be liked. She was demanding to be seen. Every look became bolder. She was no longer dressing to fit into a mold. She was smashing it. Remember the 2014 CFDA Awards? That sheer, sparkling dress? The one that broke the internet? Some called it scandalous. But for Rihanna, it was liberation. A woman fully in control of her body, her image, her narrative. This wasn't just fashion. It was theater, protest, feminism, power. She wore what others feared. She claimed space where others whispered, and behind every dramatic train, every oversized coat, every mesh layer was intention. Fashion wasn't just how Rihanna expressed herself, it was how she protected herself. And in a world where women are constantly told to shrink, she expanded. Rihanna never forgets where she came from, and her fashion reflects that. Bold colors, loud prints, flowing fabrics. These aren't just style choices. They're a love letter to her Caribbean roots. She brings her culture to the red carpet and to the world stage. And in doing so, she honors the voices of women who look like her, sound like her, move like her. Through Fenty, she turned fashion into a global conversation about inclusion. She didn't ask the fashion world to make space. She built a whole new table. Let's be clear, Rihanna doesn't just wear fashion, she owns it. From creating Fenty Beauty, a makeup line that finally matched every skin tone, to launching Savage X Fenty, a lingerie brand that celebrates every shape, every story, to becoming the first Black woman to lead a luxury house under LVMH, Rihanna's style journey isn't about being admired. It's about ownership. She's not just modeling the revolution, she's funding it. At the heart of it all, Rihanna's fashion isn't about perfection, it's about permission to be bold, to be soft, to show skin, to cover up, to try, fail, change, reinvent. She reminds us that style isn't about what you wear, it's about how you own it. And in doing so, she gives all of us permission to become our own icon. So, the next time someone says fashion is just clothes, point them to Rihanna. Her legacy isn't written in albums alone. It's stitched into every daring hemline, every impossible silhouette, every risk she took when the world told her not to. Fashion? It's her language, her weapon, her story. If you felt inspired today, hit that subscribe button and join the Fame Chronicles family. Comment your favorite Rihanna look and tell us who we should decode next. This wasn't just a fashion breakdown, it was a masterclass in courage, creativity, and self-expression. And if Rihanna can turn fabric into a revolution, what can you turn your story into?